Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back to a Max Learned Earthquake Top 5 video. And before we get started, I'm very sorry. I know this is supposed to go up on a Sunday. It was supposed to go up on a Sunday, but then my phone wouldn't sync with my computer, the internet was bad, and then it was like our flight got delayed on the way back. It was raining, we didn't get home until like 2 in the morning. I didn't get time to sleep. I slept late just because I was tired. I didn't get time to edit. It wasn't the ideal situation for me to get a video up. So I didn't, and I know I kind of slacked. We had 2 days in a row with only two videos, and today we had the day I'm recording this, which is Thursday. Yes, Thursday. I know I had two Splatoon videos. The second thing I want to preface this with, I have a new schedule coming. It should be more entertaining. Splatoon is not leaving. I just want to let you guys know that in case you enjoy it. In case I don't know. Either way, it'll be good. I'll give you more information this Sunday when I've sort of got everything perfectly in place. And let's start the video. All right. So this is Max Learned Earthquake's top 5 moments I was bad at Pokemon. Now I know you guys are like, we've never seen you play Pokemon before, and this is true. Yes, it is very true. But I consider myself a decently good player. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna rattle off my accomplishments because you guys will be like, you're not good. No, but I've been playing since I was probably 5 or 6 years old. I don't know. What year did that? Yeah, probably about 5 or 6, maybe a little bit older than that. So I've been playing for a while. I was awful when I started, and a couple of these moments do come from when I was a little bit younger. But actually, I'm looking at now. No, most of them are in like the last like 2 to 3 years where I really kind of got addicted or not addicted, I would say. I kind of took my passion more, like, I took Pokemon more seriously. I started breeding, playing competitively, not like regionals competitively, even though I'd like to try that. You know, if I ever get free, I need free time. I'm just never free during regionals or anything like that. So mean, I'll compete one day. I promise you that. We'll probably lose in the first round, but we will attempt it eventually. So either way, number 5, and this is just me being really silly. I don't remember what Pokemon was, but I was breeding something. I got it. I got it. 5 IVs, right nature, right ability, and so I was like, all right. And then what I like to do is I like to take all the Pokemon that it took to breed up to that and just wonder trade them off and try to get some better new Pokemon to breed with. So that way I just keep the influx going, and I give people who I'm wonder training with pretty nice IV'd Pokemon, and so it's a good strategy. And then I did this. So I was just breeding along, then finished breeding, and I was like, well, let's start wonder trading. Oh yeah, I'm just sending them all off, and then I made a mistake. I accidentally traded one of the Pokemon. Or no, I wouldn't say I accidentally traded. It had a certain held item on it. And this held item is very crucial to breeding. And it's very difficult to obtain. Like, you tend to only get one or two of them. Yeah, so I traded the little item that, you kind of need to be able to breed effectively, and it was the Everstone. Obviously, you get the Everstone from an NPC during the game, but that's the only place you can get it, and this is an X and Y. Um, so I was a little frustrated, but I was like, oh, it'll be easy to get back. And then I looked it up, and it had a 5% chance to get it off of a Graveler, or for a Graveler to be holding it. So I literally spent, I don't know, probably 3 days just taking I think it was a Gengar, and just thieving. Um, what are these Pokemon called? Gravelers. I just couldn't get one. I was so frustrated. Eventually, I did get one, but so that's the first, and that's not the first time, but that's my first, I guess, time that I will. I'm telling you, That's number 5. I'm like fifth. That's like sort of like not the worst because I could recover from it, but it was kind of a disappointment. And so we did do it though. Number 4. Number 4. I don't know. I had it right, and then I was like, oh, it's no. Okay. The Dragon Gym, Claire's Gym in Heart Gold. I don't know. You guys are probably like, it's a gym. What'd you like? I don't know what you guys are thinking right now, because I mean, you guys are you. You're watching me right through this little webcam. Well, actually, you're watching me on your screen, but I'm recording through the webcam, which then transmit the video into my computer, and then I edit it, process it, upload it. Then you guys click on it, and then you guys view me, which I've already done all this, and so you're seeing the finished product. But right now, this is sort of the raw thing, and I'm not hoping my webcam didn't just freeze. It looks like it is. I really wish I had better internet. So, the Dragon Gymming Heart Gold. Thankfully, I was not Nuzlocking because I would have lost, and I will never Nuzlock Heart Gold or Soul Silver because I just can't beat Claire for some reason. So disappointing to say that. And so, Heart Gold. Actually, so here's like the sad part is that when Heart Gold first came out, um, I beat Heart Gold, like, I swept right through that game. I beat it, like, wicked quickly. I was all, like, proud of myself. I was like, check me out. With my Batman shirt. This was $5. I just beat Heart Gold, like 2 hours. It was way longer than that. But, so, I was struggling. I had, like, a pretty good team. I was a little bit underleveled, but, like, I should have been able to take him out. And I just couldn't. I probably tried, like, 5 times. And I just couldn't get past those freaking Dragonairs. I just couldn't do it. And so what I ended up having to do is I went, caught a Mare Reap, trained it up to an Ampharos. It's like 40 levels, just to take out her Gyarados, right? And then I used self-destruct on my it was a Graveler because I didn't have a Golem because you had to trade to get the Golem, and I was just like, I'm not doing that. So I self-destructed. I can't remember. I think it was her. Yeah, it was her Kingdra. Her Kingdra was such a pain. I self-destructed her Kingdra with my Graveler to KO that, and then I used I think it was, I don't remember what Pokemon I had to take out like her Dragonairs and everything else. But it was just like, God, how am I this bad that I had to go, like, I had to specifically, like, because I got outsped by the Dragonair, so I'd have to take like a Hydro Pump or something, go down to my Sturdy, um, then take it out with an explosion, not a self-destruct, and then I'd have to like Thunderbolt, or actually it's discharge her Gyarados. It was like I had to like set up this whole plan. It was such a pain. But actually, while I was grinding up my Ampharos, I did catch my first ever shiny Geodude. I saw it, and you know the goal. I was like, oh my god, I'm freaking out, man. And then I was like, don't self-destruct. I threw threw the Ultra Ball, didn't catch it. I was like, oh no, don't self-destruct. Threw another one, and I was like, and I caught it. I was like freaking out. I was like, I don't even care if I beat Claire anymore. You know, like when you try to like when something's not going right, like see something positive, you're like, I don't care anymore. I don't care. You know, I'm done. I did better than that. I don't care about you anymore, Claire. Claire, you don't mean anything. I just caught a shiny Geodude. Come on. You're making me cry. So number 3, we're gonna get the number right. So this is the second time I attempted breeding a perfect Pokemon. The first time it was a Turtwig where, actually no, this is the third time. No, this is, yeah, third time. But so first time it was like Turtwig. I got like two. No. First time I wanted to read like a new like whole like perfect party. I had no idea what I was doing. And this actually is going into another video, so I won't spoil it too much. But I just bred like two. I just picked up two like Pokemon, bred them. I was like, oh, I'm done. And then um, and then the rest of the story is very interesting. So then, second time I tried breeding a Turtwig, didn't go so well. I got way too confused with all the math and everything. Now I do it very successfully, not successfully, but I can do it by myself. No need for you internet hackers. No PK hacks, I think it's called. I don't gen my Pokemon because I'm just too lazy to figure out how to do it. And I updated my 3DS, and it's just a pain. So my third attempt at breeding perfect Pokemon was Zubat. I watched tutorials. I found out about the whole um, Destiny Knot, Destiny Knot Everstone, which we have mentioned before in this video, which is very embarrassing. And so, I caught 2 infiltrator ones. I was feeling good. And so I was breeding, and I had like a couple perfect stats. I was like, oh, this is good. Like just because you get lucky, and so eventually, like I'd be doing pretty well, and I'd check them and be like, oh, this one has like a pretty good attack stat. And I'd be like, okay, so I'd trade that one in for a Pokemon that like didn't have as good an attack stat. But what I didn't realize is I thought that if you had a higher like stat, so like obviously like 31's what you want, but let's say I had one with like 12, and I bred one that had like 22. I was like, oh, the 22 will give me a better chance of getting a 31. I just didn't understand how the Destiny Knot worked. Oh, and then we'll just throw this one in for the lulz. The power items, how they copy that one stat from that Pokemon. I thought it automatically made it perfect. So I was like, why am I getting perfect? Why am I not getting perfect? I was so upset. It was just not wasn't a good time for me in my breeding history. Number 2. And I am probably one of the most embarrassing things I can say is that I have never beaten Gen 1. I know it's like once you've done that, you're kind of official. So whenever I end up doing a Pokemon Let's Play, that might be the first one I do because I kind of have to get that one off me, kind of weighing me down. I'm like, I need to beat this game. Um, so yeah, and I'm like any of the Gen 1 games, I've never beaten them. Not Fire Red, not Leaf Green. I used to not be able to get past Misty, and I gave it to my friend. This is Leaf Green, who'd never played Pokemon before, and he beats Misty with a Charmander. I'm just like, I give up. I give up. I quit. I don't deserve to play this game anymore. It was so disappointing. I gave it to him. I was like, oh, you're never gonna beat Misty. She's ridiculous. And then he goes, he's like, I beat her in like 2 hours. I was like, I hate you. Kidding. We're really good friends. But either way, that crushed my soul a little bit. So I've never beaten it, and the closest I've come is I got to the Elite Four, and I was just like, I hate Victory Road in the Elite Four. I think it's just the biggest waste of time. I think it's so like it's just kind of like grindy and everything. I just think it's kind of not worth it. After like you put through all this work, kind of like you beat everybody, and then you just have to go through a maze in a cave, and then beat like 4 trainers without healing. It's kind of like you're not really testing my skill. You're more testing like luck. So I don't know. That's kind of my opinion on it. It can be a different video later. Um, so Fire Red. Yeah, Fire Red. I was playing Fire Red, and I had to start with Charizard. We went through the whole game together. Got all the way to the Elite Four. And I was just like, okay, I'm kind of sick of this. It's like, I don't really want to do this. Don't want to go through the whole like pain of doing the Elite Four and Victory Run. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna. I still didn't quite understand the whole like Carbos and Iron and stuff like that. And so I just spent like all my money on that. Bottom gave him to Charizard, gave him to my Pikachu. I was like, ah, yeah, this is good. Mind you, I just went through the whole game, so I probably should have had full EVs by then, but I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know what they were. Don't rage at me. So so I was like, you know what, whatever. Because I wanted to trade over this Charizard because it had like Earthquake and everything. I thought it was like sweet. I was running physical Charizard before the rest of you guys, so I'm the physical Charizard hipster. I knew Mega Charizard X was coming before any of you guys. What? Um, I don't know. I didn't even know the physical special split. That's a whole nother thing. Is that in this? No, that's in a different thing. It's in another video. So I was bad. Like I was a bit like this is not how I was like I was just bad. Like I was just not good. Like my knowledge and it's just like oh god I'm bad. Bad. That's bad. Um, So I go in, I'm like, I go through pretty easily. But what the problem was I didn't have any money left because I spent it all on irons and that stuff like that. And so I didn't have any revives. I had maybe a couple potions. I was so weak. So my party was like Charizard, Articuno, and kind of probably typical. I probably had a Doug Trio. Probably what's your typical water Pokemon? I know I had a Pikachu. What's your water Pokemon? If you did I have a water? I totally had a water Pokemon. Who's your surfer if you don't? What Pokemon do you use to surf if you don't? I need like Goldie and stuff like that, but I wasn't one of the. I'm gonna look really stupid when I can't think of this, but who is it? No, it might have been Lapras. Yeah, I might have had Lapras. Yeah, it probably was Lapras. Either way, so I just had, so I kind of a pretty standard team, and so I go in, and I get through the first one, I get to blue, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. I had like 3 Pokemon. It was awful, and so I go in, his first, I take out his first couple, and then um, Articuno gets taken out by his, I don't remember what Pokemon it was, but so it comes down to his Executor, and all I have is, oh God, what was it? It was something that was weak to um whatever. It was something that was weak to Executor. I don't remember what it was. And I played just really poorly. I could have taken out the Pokemon that Articuno went down to easily with my other Pokemon, and then I could have brought Articuno in for the Executor and I would have won. I just didn't. I lost, and then I like quit. I transferred all over all my Pokemon and just reset the game, and I was like, no. And then like I was thinking about it after, I was like, I haven't beaten Gen 1 ever. I really should have beat it. Silly. Silly, silly. You gotta beat Gen 1 or people think you're bad at Pokemons. So, either way, that's number 2. Number 1. Alright. Number 1, kind of embarrassing. Like, really, really embarrassing. My first ever time playing Pokemon. Pokemon Diamond. Way back. The throwback right there. Loved it. Loved it. Think Platinum's a little bit better, but that's a whole nother type of things. And so we go, we come out there. We're like, all right, I got this. I knew what Pokemon was. I don't like. I'm still kind of foggy on the whole thing because like I didn't remember the name of it. But like my mom, like we watched, like I would watch the TV show before, and, like I didn't know, I didn't know there were video games. I guess I didn't know there were video games for it. I think that was it. But then I saw my cousin playing. I think it was probably like Fire Red or Leaf Green, something like that. Because I remember he was going through the when you come out of the Diglett Cave, I think it's called, and you have to cut down the tree in order to get back that whole place. He was over there, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then I was looking for new DS game, and I was like, I remember him playing that. I bet you they have a version of it for the DS. And so I went there. I don't know how I knew what it was. I don't know what I was doing, but I was like, that's it. So I bought it home. I needed a little bit of help from my friends who were a little bit more Pokemon experienced because they have older brothers who, kind of gave them the down low on the Pokemons. But so eventually, I got through, and I get to where you're catching Dialga, up on what the heck is Mount Coronet? I think it was Mount Coronet. And so I'm up there. You have to go through like 3 Team Galactic grunts, or like admins, whatever you want to call them, in order to get Dialga. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, but you have to catch Dialga. You have to battle Dialga in order to get to Sunny Shore. And so I was just like, ugh. So I'm like grinding. I couldn't get through. I didn't know about grinding, otherwise I would have just leveled up and then smashed those little twerps over there. But I didn't know about grinding, so I just couldn't do it. And so I'm in GameStop one day, and I see this. See, I actually have it right here. I'm gonna grab it and then conceal it. I'm not sure this is the correct one. I have 2 of these. Don't judge me. Uh, yeah, this is the wrong one. But either way, gotta hide this. I see this little thing called an action replay. Gonna focus in on that. Yeah, that thing right there. Actually, it's the DS version. Or this is the DSi, but It was the DS version at the time. I'm sure it's in here somewhere in my collection of Pokemon. And so I saw it, I was like reading it. It was like cheats for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And I was like, Mom, I need this now. So she buys it for me, and she's like, do you need that? Do you really need it? I was like, yes, I can't beat this game without it. She's like, okay, I'll get it for you. Um, so she buys it, and there was a walkthrough wall cheat, so I didn't end up actually ever catching or battling Dialga. I literally just went around the guy who stops you from going, and then just walked into Sunny Shore. It ended up beating the game from there, legit. But so I was bad. I had to cheat in order to get through. It just was not a good time. So either way, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Max Learned Earthquakes. Top 5 times I was awful at Pokemon. I hope you guys enjoyed. Um, we'll have another one of these on Sunday. I'll have also another little update in front of prefacing it about my new schedule coming up. I'm really trying to, make this as much about you guys as it is about me. If you have any comments about this and you want to tell me the times you were bad at Pokemon, and down in the comments. Hit the like button if you want to see these coming. If you want to see more of like stories about me playing Pokemon, or if you want me to go back to sort of the theory videos, I can try to come up with some more theories. I have one that's really out there that's more about it. I'll spoil it. It's about me thinking Pokemon are real. Don't worry. It's true, dude. It's real. It's real. Like they're real. Real right here. That's where they're real. Right here. Gotta believe. 'Cause Batman. Sorry, I just really wanted to say that since I had the shirt on. Either way, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.